Welcome, guys. Welcome. I'm not sure if anybody's here yet because I did have to put it off till I knew Liam was safe. To let you understand, he's 15 and I won't relax until he's in. There's too many things goes wrong these days with the teenagers and things, so I like to know he's home. I'm up high. I'll show you why I'm up high. I'm up high because I'm at my this is why I like to sit at this stool. I'm at my altar here, guys, okay, where I'm going to do my readings. Will you please share out for me? Please share out. Hi-Fi, Iron Fire. Did you notice that I've got new merch? And see if you actually go into the merchandise store, you get a bigger variety of things to choose from. I picked 6 things, I think it was 5 or 6, and I've tried to show you different colours so it wasn't all black. But the badge that I've got is the same badge as mine's. Wait, and I'll show you my. It's the exact same place, guys. It's the exact same quality. This is 3 years old, 2-year-old, and it still washes out good. The only thing that's different is yours has got a wee badge here that says like, share, subscribe. And there's all different colours, and the quality's good. I'm going to get one of the mugs and one of the water bottles. Did I show you the bells I got off my mum at Christmas? All the different ones. Well, Dobby had showed me she had hung them at her front door, I do believe, her front door and her back door, so I'm going to take a leaf out of Dobby's book and do that too. I'll tell you how to get this down a little bit. I'm sure there's a way you can put it down, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Is it up for it? Maybe it's broken. No, isn't it? Actually, and when he comes in, this used to be in his room, you see. Maybe if I sit on it and pull the lever. Hello, Paranormal Search. I'm trying to figure out how to put this shit down. Stuff it. Anyway, yeah, so look at my nice wee lineup I've got for you tonight. I've got the candles lit. These candles are basically just the black one is to keep away the negativity, it's to represent the darkness. The yellow one is to represent your spirituality. The orange one is to represent healing. As orange, healing, prosperity, and that type of thing. So, what else have we got? Where I'll show you them all. And I've got my 2 wee skulls. Where are we? My skull, he's one there and one at the other side. That's just to keep things even, always day 2. Hecate, she's my goddess. Her triple goddess candle is over, statue is over there just to make room. We've got the bell for when we start. Crystal ball because it's divination. Also brought the divination hand through, one of them. The other one's up the back one's up the back. Some protection crystals. For when we turn the spirit box on, I have anointed this with Santa Marta oil. It's the head skull. Just to try and focus to make communication. I'm just about to light the incense. I'll show you. Oh goodness, I'll be probably better off just sitting in the room. You can see better. Wait a minute, I need to come off this stool. I'm not used to working sitting down. Sorry guys, once I start reading, I may sit down, I may not, I may just stand. Oh, that's far better standing. I'll bring so you see with me. I hope you can see that, guys. I will move my cigarettes off. Right, so what have we got here? Right, we have got the sage and things so that when we do start, we can start to see over. Oh, I've got my wee representation. I've not brought my two statues through the mystical love and light. His husband sent me because there's no room in the altar and I don't want them to get knocked off. That's the live stream, so I'll just put that there. Right, and this is my candle snuffer, guys, just in case I need to snuff quick. I have also got my atomy there. It is atomy. It is just a representation. I wouldn't have a real weapon on an altar with a 8-year-old boy, a 15-year-old boy, a 29-year-old man, and a 52-year-old man, and me in a house because I would end up doing away with them. Let's say hello to everybody before we start setting up properly. We get a horse. I need to stand. I just Liam's at one of the ages where he could get into trouble or need me at any moment in time, and I need to just make him a priority. That's why I always like to make sure he's in. Okay, what does Mystical say? I'm working outside. I'm working outside in the magical garden. It's ridiculously windy. I'll be listening, and hello to everyone in the chat. Hello, our beautiful sister. I'm glad you're getting on with it. Broomsticks and pentagrams, guys, is my other channel, is my witchcraft channel. That is why I'm putting this out there tonight as well, because hopefully through time I will be able to separate them all. Welcome Iron Fire's Horse, sis. Welcome Dobie, sis. Welcome Michelle, sis. Our paranormal search. Everybody saying hello to each other. That's what I love. Hiya, Panka. Thank you, Dobie. I can always rely on you guys to share it out. We'll just give it 10 minutes till it gets in, and what I'll do is I'll set up this whole set it up to get the readings going, I mean. See, a lot of people's been asking me for readings and I've not really been doing them. I've also got a cat ball. I think it's ran out. Yeah, I want it's ran out. A lot of people ask me for tarot readings all the time, especially private. And I always end up forgetting who asked me. So I'm figuring tonight what we'll do some we'll do some tarot readings, some oracle readings, and anybody that wants the life path readings can mail me after this. Guys, and I'm just lighting white sage incense. And this is just to keep me in my mind in a witchy space, because I'm going to do the sage. So that'll sit there and burn away. I'll need to get restocked. There's no many left in there. I need to restock on a lot of things. I have got my little coffin at the back. This is the one I don't ever show you in. Put it this way, you don't want to get put in this, okay? I'm only kidding. If I need to end a relationship quickly, or if I think something's not going somewhere, that's the place to do it. That's just tucked up in there just now because I need the room. Right, okay, so everything else we kind of have got put away. I have already put Santa Murta oil on myself for upstairs because, as you know, Santa Murta is my main deity. She's my protection. She's actually not my deity. She's my partner, if you like. She's the one that guides me. And she's there for me. She's the one that saved me. She's the one that I seen after a lot of research. It was her that I do believe I seen in that spiritual moment. I had somebody called me through different keys. I was across other people that Hecate was their deity, their goddess and things. Started to get time seeing three armed things and I think I just spilled half of that. I actually think I found keys 3 times in 1 week right outside there. Anyway, let's concentrate. Hecate, with this oil, I use it to worship you and to help me do these card readings. Please know that I do it all with love, respect and gratitude, and to help all the spirits get their messages across to their loved ones, and any messages that they do need to hear to help with their future. I do believe that you are helping with it. So thank you, Hecate. And my hands are all oil, guys. That's the only thing. Tip it my tarot cards. I did also bring down bring into the living room the pendulum and things as well. I brought in the pendulum board, well, the pendulum one, like that. Also the round pendulum one as well, I brought that in. Along with about 5 different kinds. Also the Ouija board. And we'll need to do this. We'll need to get some loose tea leaves. We'll do the fortune telling with the cup, okay? Liam, it's open, son! Better check. It's open, pal. That door just chapped and there was nobody there. What? The door just chapped and there was nobody there. I thought you were off. I thought you came in. Did you hear that? Let us see. Just red line. I thought you like the red side. I heard it chapping off, so I just came down. I heard the door chap. Nobody there. I heard the chap. I forgot you came in. What? It was in my brain. Oh God, no, guys, there's nobody there. Nobody there. Nobody there. There's nobody there. Right, wait till I get set up and sage the place, sage my area, guys, and then we'll start taking the names, right? I'm just showing you the different things that I've got if any of you want anything like that instead of a reading, right? And the card of your choice tonight is... we have got Sacred Destiny. That's the Oracle. We've got Keepers of the Light Oracle. Our postcard for Spirit, which is usually everybody's favourite. And we've got my tarot ones, my Santa Murta tarot. I've also got all my deck over here because I'm back in the living room now, all my deck of cards is on the, see them? There is a few still upstairs and some still in the dining room. We've also got Witch's Wisdom, the Divine Energy of Oracle, Halloween, Elemental Tarot. See, I don't want to do any other tarot but my Santa Marta because they're the one I've made the connection to. I do need to get into the other ones, but we have got Oracle of E as well. That's actually pretty good. But you can decide, guys, once we get up and running. I'm just going to grab a pen and a bit of paper and start taking names. Oh, I didn't realise I did have some of the confidence ones left. Brilliant. I'm running out of stock on every shop, everything. Absolutely everything, guys. It's unbelievable. Just a quick as well while we're letting people get in. This is what I'm going to be planting as soon as we know spring is here. These are tree bombs. And what it is it's seeds and clay, and you throw them into the woods, or you can bury them somewhere near the woods, and it helps out. So look, tree bombs. Germination for the next generation. We need to plant 1 trillion trees to stop climate change. It's possible and it's in our hands. Let's get on with it. Tree bombs contain hundreds of alder tree seeds in clay, compost and charcoal, providing the habitat they need to flourish. Select open, unused ground and scatter them far and wide. That was Freya's cauldron, guys, so we'll definitely be doing that. Just put them in this drawer. Oh, I've got my other cards here as well, the ones that I started out with. So we maybe do them just to see. And remember, I got these as well, guys. We'll need to start doing a divination night again. Remember, this is the one with the different animals that you can get. Distance, power, freedom. There is a booklet to go with that, though. Right, in other words, let's get on with it and drain it and stop, dilly bloody darling. I have got a prayer here I'm going to read. There is one of Uncle Danny's that we got last week off him, or the week before we start. One last thing before we do start. It's because my book of shadows is over there. I don't know if I showed you, but do you remember these? You get any idea how much spell work you can do with these? These are endless. Maybe even use one tonight. I'll keep it out and I'll show you. Wait a minute, I need to find these prayers. That's the Groves prayer. I think what we'll do is we'll read the think we'll do the Archangel Gabriel one, okay? Archangel Gabriel. This is for Uncle Danny, guys, chasing bones and spectres. Archangel Gabriel, clear away confusion and give me the wisdom I need to make good decisions, as well as the confidence I need to act on those decisions. There are so many good choices for me to make about what to do, but I have limited time and energy. So I need you, Gabriel, to guide me to what is best, so I am not confused about the next steps I should take. Guide me towards the solution for the problems we face. Please send fresh ideas into my mind. Teach me how to communicate effectively with other people, and when I have something important to say to them, and to listen well when other people have something important to say to me. Thank you, Brother Gabriel. Amen. See ya. May I also ask you, Brother Gabriel, to please put it into my head to pick the proper cards for my friends and family and the people that want the cards. Also, please help me to portray the message the way it's meant to be. And please also help the one that's receiving the message to receive the message plain and clear and act on any advice that you do give that is for the best. Thank you. See ya. Amen. Okay, me lovelies, let's burn some sage. Is everybody okay? Who's spamming? Tara Destroyer, why? All you're going to do is get blocked. So silly. Thank you, Dobby. Thank you, mods that acted on it. I do appreciate it. Thank you, guys. We don't need that. Right, okay, I'm going to burn the sage, guys, and that's just to clear any negative energies that may be around, just clinging onto things. And then we'll also light some sage. Some incense. As the smoke of sage engulfs us around this room and around this altar, please may it take away any negativity that may be around. Keep the negativity at bay, especially when we're doing the readings. If there is any negative entities around, I ask that my guides, my protectors, keep them also at bay. The spirit box will be going on after we do some tarot readings. So if there is spirits here, I do ask you to respectfully wait your turn till we decide to talk to you. And I do advise if any of the spirits that's around is negative and is trying to interrupt anything that we're trying to do here that is good, I ask you to please remove them and don't let them back in. Thank you. See ya, amen. Guys, can you move the sage? There's just not enough room to keep everything up there. For all it's a huge altar, there's just not a lot of room. To read your comments. I can always do it better on my phone. Especially if I can see if Christine's usually in my phone. If Christine's in, hi sis. I'm getting warm. I better take my... I can't even take my jumper off. It's one of the ones that can't take off. Oh my goodness, Dark Destroyer, why are you doing it? Block user. Don't put time in them out, guys. Just Dobby Socks was blocked. Why was Dobby blocked? Dobby, try and comment. I hope you're no blocked this. You're okay, right? You're no blue in, but it's okay. I'll add you the moderator. Wait till I go to YouTube. Be honest with you guys, if any other tarot readers do come in, unless it's Sister Sherry, Uncle Danny, Mystical Love and Light, any of the sisters that you know, you don't let them come on anyway because it's disrespectful to the streamer. You're still my screen though, one week, and then I'll fresh, but. Oh, you know what? That is my country. Right, your intuition. Hope everybody's all right. If you do end up in time, guys, for it's just a bit, you know how quick it goes sometimes. Drew needs her wrench. Okay, I've got this. I know. Does any of you want to take down the names for me? Weird how wrenches disappear. I know, it's crazy, Iron. Honestly. And there is a couple of moderators that has got the power to help. Dobie, one of them. But her and Duncanny's the only ones. Good. Brilliant, Iron. Okay, Iron Sis, you can take the names if you want. I've just messaged Panka brother. I've sorted that. Thank you. Right, what I'll do is I'll leave StreamYards running on the laptop because we need it for the camera. And then Facebook, and then YouTube Live, we'll keep it on the phone. Right, I'm going to get a couple of these settings to get a cigarette, clear my energies, guys. I need to clear myself as well. Get a smoke, 2 wee minutes, get a drink. And then we'll be ready to rock and roll. I was actually Googling earlier what we could play that wasn't going to get as a copyright strike. You know, like some, you know, back in. Oh, I meant to ask Liam if he knew how to put this seat down. We'll need to see if there's anything we can do. Oh, I don't feel. Oh, I fear in case the candles fall because look at them, guys. Do you know? Oh no, I can't sit here with the big candles on in that altar. That's just too dangerous. That's just too dangerous. I can't have it. Where did I put that incense? The incense is sandalwood. To make sure. I like this cigarette. We'll smoke the cigarette, guys. See who's on. Let's take down some names. Yeah, it's these candles here I need to be wary of. See them, the ones that's... Because that is a cloth mural at the back of it. On seal. Peace can I have? My sister's taking down the names, guys. It is the way I do it is it's a 5-card spread. Which is your past, your present, your future, anything that may arise. And remember, guys, I don't know if you've read it or not, but it is £5 or $5 for a reading. The PayPal link is in the description. Right, I'll find it and put it back up. I usually charge £15 for a reading, but because I am trying to raise funds, I put it down to $5 or £5. What the hell did I find it? I can't find it. There you go. PayPal looks there, guys. You are getting a 5-card spread, guys, and the 5-card spread is your past, your present, and your future, anything that may arise, and the overall outcome. A lot of people don't realise, but a lot of their problems in their future and the problems that they're having now is related to their past. Sometimes in your past, you don't realise that there's things that has happened to you that affect your state of mind, that affects the way you perceive other people. It's the way you sometimes, if there's family problems in the past, it can also be a way that you're actually treating people without knowing it, because it is in your psyche, if you like. So take names down. If you don't want to pay for it, that's okay, Michelle. Okay. That's okay, Dobie. Yeah, I'll send you my bank details after the stream, sis. There is no big problem with that at all. You've bought many a thing from me, so I know that you're. I know you're not. I know I don't need to send lawyers out. Not that I would anyway. My friend. What I had to. Why I keep him coming in and spamming. Sort you out in a minute. Welcome in, Mariana. £5 or $5. The PayPal link is in the description. Sorry, it is on the screen, but wait and I'll get it. There's PayPal you can pay by, or there is Cash App, if you prefer to be played by Cash App. Okay, we'll do it first then, okay? These Dobbies already sending them over. Then I'll put all the links in the description. If any of you have got Cash App, wait and I'll go grab the Cash App link. it is 5-card spread. Present, future, anything that may arise, and the overall outcome of your life. That's okay, sis. Don't worry about it. We'll sort it out after the stream. You're one of my I'm not gonna not let you get one just because you can't pay at the moment, sis. Also, guys, remember, if you don't want an oracle reading or a tarot reading, there is also pendulum. I'm going to be turning the spirit box as well, so if you want to call out to your loved ones when I turn on the spirit box, remember and hang around, because it will be live here on my channel. We'll be calling out to them, and you can call out yourself. You can come up on to them. Or if I'm giving you that off to join me up and snow to actually out to the spirits. Show no PayPal would be best, I think. For me, I haven't used it in years since they put on a big charge to use. I don't understand why they put a charge on to use it. That's all. Yeah, PayPal link this. Okay, it says. I'll put the PayPal on as well. Right. Where did I see that PayPal? Sometimes you're better off just going to your YouTube channel to get your link and try to get it off of PayPal. Honestly, unbelievable. See, one of the... I don't know how to do this, guys. I'm not the best at concentrating and doing things at the same time. I'm not best, especially when it's technology. Right, about... If anybody's trying to phone me, can you please wait? I did tell you I was on live. I did say I was on live. Shit. I'm even live on Facebook, so I don't see why I do that on live. Right, guys, there's my PayPal link in the chat. Hi, Infinite Gilbert Gamer. Hi, Infinite. When I'll mod you, sis, add as a moderator. I always like to mod all the new people coming in, because then you can get Tara Destroyer. This is a few times you've come into my live stream and spammed me. So just wait till after the live and see what happens, because I'm definitely going to go into the settings and ban you for life. So don't blame me. Thank you, I am sis. Right, let's go do this. I don't even know if Michelle's here. Shell usually likes a postcard for Spirit. Oh, right, I'm not going to look at the phone. Right, everybody, let me see if you can... I need to make sure that cable jams in there. Right, if you get that you can't hear me, or you can't, put it up in the comments, and I'll... Drew, I have to start a whole new account with... Oh no, don't bother doing that, Iron Fire, sis. We'll figure it out, okay? You'll still get a reading, don't worry about it. No, don't be silly. But that, aye, and you're going to buy merch off me anyway. You said so. Because you're buying merch, you'll get a free reading anyway, okay? So that's the way you... So there's a tip for you guys. If you buy merch, you're getting a free reading. Okay, that's okay. Right, who's going first? Still get the cards out. Tell me who's going first, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Right, you just work it out between you, okay? And tell me who's going first, and I'll make sure that my cards are all sorted. Remember, see, well, you have got this chance. Subscribe to each other, roll them bones, share out as well. But when you each other to subscribe, check the bell is on, and also go into the very first video or a video and press the like button and leave a quick comment. You have got time to do it now, guys, because I'm going to shuffle these. Check each other's bells and things, everybody. And if you think you have got time, will you please share out the stream one more time for me on your groups? I don't know if Sister Sherry's here. Welcome in, Vaughn. Vaughn's on Facebook, guys. He's waiting, I'll put his comment. If anybody come in on Facebook, I will put your comment up on the screen so that people over here on YouTube can see it. If you do want the best chat experience, you're better coming over to Drew's Abandoned Paranormal Vlog on YouTube, and you'll get the better chat experience. You'll feel like part of the community and part of the family. Get to know everybody. Share your channel out about yourself. Also, I do believe a better chance of the spirits connect when I talk. Just that's it. Just talk amongst yourselves now, guys. Just to get ready. I'm just putting my intent into the cards. Always happens, guys. Okay, go first. Who have we got first? Michelle, Vaughn from Colburn, Vaughn Pate from Colburn. All right, you're just up the road to me. I just bought a bag. Laugh out loud. So excited. Brilliant. Thank you, Iron. Thank you. Right, okay, let's do your 5-card spread, okay? Past, present, future, anything that may arise, the overall outcome, For people that haven't ever had a reading off me before, guys, this is my own spread that I made up. It is based on the Celtic cross, because I was doing the Celtic cross all the time and it was taking far too long, when I realised that I could actually work with my own spread. So your past, Empress. So I do believe that in your past, sister I that you've always had to be the one that was you were the one that was always maybe taking charge, maybe when later going. The Empress is also mystical, so maybe you've always had that mystical part in your life in the past. Maybe you've always knew that wherever your path took you, it was going to be down like a mystical road, or even at that, there could have been that in your past where you always hoped that it would be you. Because if you look at all the flowers and things around it and all the flowers at your feet, it's always been a dream. If it was, as I've explained to you before, if it was weeds and things, it would mean that it was pushed upon you or you didn't want to be that way. To me, that means that you've always had the knowledge within you that you were maybe even a bit more special. Okay, present is the Page of Cups, which kind of makes sense for a lot of people right now with the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is your emotions, your emotions cups. And the fact that it's the page is because all people are learning lessons in life. Your page is the one that is obviously typical to a teenager, let's say, where they're having to maybe do things for the first time. They're maybe having to re-look at the things look at the things where their future is going, especially teenager or something right now. But it's not a bad card, even though it has got a couple of thorns around it and it's got flowers as well. It just, and the cups there, the chalices there, that's just to let you, to make you be aware that things can go either way right now. You are kind of at maybe a point in your life where you're either having to grow up a little bit or maybe you're needing to relax a little bit. That's for you kind of to decide. I wouldn't want to go deeper into it on the live stream, but as you know, and I've told you before, I can't keep adding to the key kind of young and your past, present, your future is your Knight of Swords. Typically means there's your Knight's a message. It's good. It doesn't really necessarily bad, but it just means like something that you're no either going to be happy about or that you're maybe going to struggle with just a little bit more. The fact that he's put the sword down his throat, Knight of Swords, that maybe just mean that he's getting prepared for battle or something. Being a messenger card, I would just give you the advice. It just be cautious of what will all be coming up, especially with your past two cards. Well, maybe not the first one, but with the Page of Cups especially. Wait till we see where else it goes. Anything may arise is your Six of Pentacles, which means that your money right now is you're no thriving. You had your basic money, everybody, as I keep saying, times are hard for everybody. But this is maybe just to give you an extra boost, if you like, to know that time's running out, maybe, for something that either needs to be done or decisions that maybe need to be made. Remember these cards? Maybe there's a few that need to be made. So that's that card being something that may arise is letting you know that whatever decision you're going to have to make it soon. Remember these two. Right, okay, you come as the high priestess. Your high priestess is basically meaning that you know your true self, you know your inner self, you know where you're going in life. You've got a really good understanding of the way the world works, the universe works. Can also mean that the high priestess in you has just been released, with it being your overall outcome in life. Because of these three cards in the middle, what I would say was that if you do manage to maybe still have a youthful attitude, maybe not take things too serious, but serious enough, your night of swords, watch what, just not thinking about weighing up the good and the bad. And this something that may arise is telling me that whatever it is kind of around right now, and it's time's ticking. And if you do take the advice of the cards and stay true to who you are, then you're going to be in a place where you feel your highest self. Hope that meant something to you, Iron Sis. And I could have went deeper into it, as you know, we adding on cards, but I don't like to get right into people's business sometimes on a live stream. Tell me how you thought that went. Yes, I'm broke. Oh, goodness, I know. Danny might be leaving work soon, Panka. Yep, I need to take a job and tell my mother to take a hike. Well, see, this is the thing. Sometimes, see, that's where that youthful card could be coming in. Is the fact where your mum's, and I don't mean that. Remember, anything I tell you, I'm telling you because you're my kind of client right now, and I'm advising you. I don't mean any ill will to anybody in your family or anybody that you're helping. But the cards are clearly telling you that right now you need to be selfish, even if it's only just until the end of the week or the end of the day or something. You have to stop letting your mum, even though I know your mum's no well enough, to stop letting your mum pull your my kid card type of thing and say, I want to do these things for you, mum, because I love you and I want to do them, but don't feel pressured to do it out of duty. Do it out the fact that you care, and also explain to your mum that there is a couple of times that you will have to move on with some things of your own. Hope that meant something to you, sis. And if you have got any questions, you can always contact me. And we'll do a private meeting, even if it's on StreamYards for half an hour. And we'll do another one, and I'll help explain a little bit more about the cards. Hope you liked that, though. Then I'll get a wee drink, guys. What do you think, guys? Do you want one? Do you want a tarot reading? No, see, I don't want to get too personal, you know. There was somebody else said they wanted one. Was there not? Dobby, do you still want one? Because I can give you my bank details tomorrow or something. There's no rush. And you're in Britain, so makes sense. Rhonda? Okay, no problem. Will we do Rhonda sis then first? We'll do Rhonda first then. Okay, let me get the again. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? I just keep clearing the energies in between the readings, guys. It just makes sure that nothing gets mixed up, you know. Do you like my wee dish? Spells. It's a nice wee dish for a cinch. Right. Okay, let's again. I do have to do this every time because cards do mean something. I used to not go through it every time, and then I learned that a lot of the cards were coming up again and again, and I felt that was because I hadn't cleared the energies in between doing the readings and sorted the cards. So therefore, you live and learn by your mistakes, and now I just always do the same. Reseparate the cards and reshuffle. It takes, what, an extra 2 minutes. And it guarantees that any messages you're getting is for you and not for the last person that was sitting there. And this is say when I'm shuffling the cards, guys. I've told a few of you this before, but I always do. Oops. I'm not throwing them away. That's my guides. To connect to the guides of Adobe Socks. To have the best message to her, to help her thrive in her future, to help her cope with maybe something in her past that she's struggling with. Can you give me a general overall helpful reading for her that's going to help her thrive the rest of her life? And also help her deal with the tough times that do come up. Also help her be able to guide her boys in the best direction. Thank you, guides. Thank you, Esther's. Thank you, Adobe's guides. Thank you. You always get. Oh, sorry, I thought you could see me. Look at that. I thought you could see me. It's the only thing about having to keep flicking a camera, guys. So I have shuffled the cards again, guys, and I have just put the intent into them that to give a message to Dobie from our loved ones. And you always get the knowledge in your head when to stop shuffling. You always feel it as if, right, okay, that's it. Right, okay. Sorry, the incenses went out on. Down. It took you to a place of ease. You didn't always have it. Don't know why this is coming and gone, guys. It was perfect earlier. Okay, your present is the Four of Cups. Which is there's a lot of emotional things in your life. There's a lot of things that can make you be down. I feel as if that was what was happening. And the fact that it was reversed, this card, I feel as if you've seen way out now. The representation of it being, if it was up the right way, would show me that you were still in that state of overthinking, trying to find a solution to financial problems, emotional problems, even just problems in life in general, especially when it's the four, because that's your four problems is your emotions, your money, your health, I can't mind the other one, your job or whatever. So that tells me that because it was reversed, that you have now found a way out, or you're finding a way out it. Okay. In your future is the Page of Wands, which was also reversed. The Page of Wands is a spiritual message, I would say. The spiritual message, I think you've already received it, and that is why it was upside down. Because if you look at the message the Page of Wands brings, she's bringing like the scroll. The scroll to me means that you've found your enlightenment. You have got that scroll of maybe hidden knowledge and things. So the fact that it was up that way, if it was up that way, that would tell me that you had it already. But because it was upset, because it was reversed, it makes me feel as if the fact is that you have now learned. You didn't know it in the past, and because it's upside down now, is the fact that you're learning how to deal with things, even if it's not things that you've learned, it's things that you're learning, if you know what I mean, because you've not learned it all yet. If it was up that way, that would be learned everything, you're confident. But because reversed, it's just to let you know that your path is still continuing. In your future, you're doing everything that's correct to get that to reverse itself, if you know what I mean. Right, okay, you're anything may arise. The sun. Now, I've always tell you guys that the best, one of the best cards you can get in the deck is the sun, because no matter what happens in life, the sun is always going to shine. It's going to come out. It represents a change. It represents that getting up in the morning to a brand new day. Even if it was maybe a relationship that's failed, a business or something that's failed, when you get the sun, you know that that's going to be a fresh start coming, a new outlook coming. Even though it was reversed on this, I think these were reversed because of the way I shuffled them, to be honest, but it doesn't matter because it's still positive messaging. I feel as because we have been in, not just you, though, but a lot of us have been in a wee bit downfall, a wee bit of depression. Where life going? Is all this worth it with the state of what our countries are like and things? I feel as if the sun is shining right now for a lot of us. So that's just representing that something that may arise is the fact that right now none of us feel as if our worlds are perfect, you know? Right. Overall outcome is your Six of Cups. Your Six of Cups is basically trying to say that this is reversed, remember yours. The Six of Cups is basically trying to say that you're in your emotions, you're gathering the problems to you and not helping yourself, basically. It's time to see that you can carry your right. You're carrying not help because it was reversed. Tell any burdens that you are carrying, especially the ones that you can let go of easily, has now to be released. It's time to let go of those ones that isn't even that important. Some of the things that we think's important aren't, and that's what that's to represent. That your overall outcome in life is to let go of some of the burdens that you feel you have to carry with you every day in life. I'll do a summary for you, right? Your summary was you didn't have an easy life growing up. You didn't have it where you were just plain sailing and going along in life easy. You did have to maybe have a few hurdles and have such a steady journey. Yeah, past, present. The present, the fact it's the and the emotions and advice tells me that you are being weighed down by it, but it's not the fact that you're going to be weighed down forever. You're being weighed down because you're recognizing the problems and you're realizing that you don't have to take them with you, especially when you go to the next card, the page ones. That's your messenger card. That your page is a messenger. Sorry, the page is a messenger to remind you of your youth, if you like, to put it that way, which is the fact that you will receive all these things that you're aiming for in life. You know how to do it. It's just the fact that you have to now recognise what's holding you back and let everything go. And if that is exactly what the sun's saying as well, it's time to let go a lot of things that's holding you down and saving you from being happy. I know that the freedom fighters groups and everything is really, really important to the overall world and the overall Britain, but maybe it's time to step back a little bit and be a little bit selfish and think, right, okay, I'm going to step back, I'm going to reevaluate a few things and let go of things that maybe I can sort somebody else. Because you do deserve that something the proper way, Dobie. You shouldn't have to know the happiness is there, but you're having to solve a problem first before achieving it. I could get me a lot deeper with that as well. Hope that meant something to you, sis. That's why I like my readings to be about 45 minutes long. Makes a lot of sense. Oh, is that a lot? That's a lot of money, is it not, Iron? Wow. If it's all too expensive, guys, don't pay it. It's okay. You can actually get the stuff off. You can buy it on Amazon. I'll send you the badge. And just get Amazon and put the merch up. The merch is really, really only going to be for people in the UK if it's that price. I don't mind giving you a copy of the badge and you're getting one set up on Amazon. I'll get a quick smoke. I'll see you. Is Uncle Daniel in? I never seen him, did I? Does he? We want to do the spirit box as well. Oh, you were referring to the 666. I'm just having a cigarette, guys. Waiting to find it. And we'll just remember the pendulum and things is all here as well. If it's that type of answers that you want, not everybody wants the answers of how their life is going. Yeah, that was a new thing that was added today. To bring it up a bit. That was a new thing that was added today, being able to add my merchandise to my live streams. Remember and hit the like, guys. Thank you, Iron. You're a great support. Honestly, guys, you're all amazing. These are all amazing. To get the sage again. Thinking to get some new sage. I was thinking about getting some California sage next time. It asks that the energies please dispel for the last reading. So we have clear messages for Wanda. Ask Wanda's guides to please come in and communicate our guides so we can get the best message to Wanda to help her with her future and maybe things in her past. I didn't sage the cards that time. I don't know if somebody else is live and that's how they're not coming in, to be honest. I really don't know. I know I put a lot of people off with saying that you have to pay for it. I know that. I really do know that. It's just that, guys, I need to try and... I got a £20 donation. I'll not say who from, to help get my ID. But I still need to get the pictures. So I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. The post office opens on Monday. So I'll go and get my pictures took and get it sent off. Anything you give me will always go back into the channel. With Christopher having that sponsorship from the ghost shop, the REM pod's only working out to be £70. So that is a big help. So what I'm going to do is make an effort to put in a lot of content in the next month, and some of it will be on the members, and then some of it will be on normal stream, and then from then on what I'm going to do is every video or everywhere I go I'll do an extra 5-10 minutes for members, and I'll also do an extra couple of wee minutes for members while I'm doing investigations and things. And then on the live streams, the members get shouted out every time they put a comment up. Also, you'll get a reading on your birthdays. If there's anything that you think you need an answer for, I'll also give you a reading. For free, like, because you're a member. The only time you'll pay for readings is if I do things like tonight. I really do have to try and make YouTube my job, guys. At least until I can get a proper job. We really, really are struggling. Right, okay, that's them all sorted for our beautiful road. To hold my window, guys, it's too low. Oh, everybody's still there. Hi. I like California. Oh, beautiful, isn't it, though? But it's the nicest one there is as well. That's the best, yeah. It really is the nicest one there is. That's the one that I burn the incense cones with. Oh, sugar. I've always got to just throw a couple, haven't I? I've got to just throw a couple. It gets warm standing here in front of all these candles. Okay. Can I please ask my guys to connect to Rhonda's guides, guys? And help get a message for her. It's going to help her with anything in her past, to help her with her future, help her thrive in between and find answers in the daily life that makes her happy, make her thrive, make her find joy. Asks all the spirits that's around her to please help find what's best for her and help us portray it through the messages. Thank you for this. See, amen. Okay. Past, present, future, intimate may arise, never outcome. I wonder about how that wand got there. Sure that wand, oh no it was next to Hecate, that's what it was, it must have fell. Right, okay, let's do this for our Rhonda. Okay, so the Page of Wands, Rhonda. So maybe this is just to show that in your past, that maybe you were good at school, that you did achieve a few good things. Even maybe you can maybe even married young or something. That's just signifying that in your younger days you did things that was getting you places, like such as to get you your diploma, you were happy. The Page of Wands, as I've told you, is something that is like the younger you, the person starting out in a new journey because you're junior type of thing, like that the kind of age Liam is, which is starting out in life. So that's a representation of that when you were younger. Maybe you did actually have diplomas and things leaving school and went into nursing or something, who knows. Present is the Six of Swords. 1, 2, 3, Six of Swords. It's the Six of Swords. Okay. Swords is your spirituality. So to me, that when it's the Six of Swords, and I'm looking onto that for you, Rhonda, and it's for the present day, I think that maybe right now you're looking for answers. You're looking for something, maybe not necessarily spiritual, but you're going around and round in your head. You're even maybe reading a lot, the books in front of you. And maybe reading a lot, but there's a lot of things going on in your head that you're really, really probably struggling with. The thing is, you have reached out and asked for a tarot reading. I can go deeper into this if you want. I'll pull a couple of cards and see if I can get to the root yet. But I think it's going to go down a road where it's too personal. I will go back on, right. Page of Pentacles, and it was reversed, okay? Which means that you're having to start out and reevaluate something. It's probably your money. Reevaluate where all your money goes in life, where all your ins, all your outs. If it is at a stage where it's bogging you down, which it clearly is because it's reversed, or if it's something that you know, maybe not even necessarily financial, but something that's just as serious as financial, such as you don't know what's making you happy anymore or something. Okay, so you've got the Knight of Pentacles, which means that there is something going to turn up. Knight's a message, remember, there's something's going to turn up today with your finances, because it's funny how it's all stayed on Pentacles. Something's going to turn up here. It maybe not solve all your problems, but you're going to have, same way that the Saturn is back, you're going to have the the artillery, the money, the knowledge, whatever it may be, you're going to have that in you to help get you out it. So for all right now, you're despairing, maybe you're struggling a little to what decisions to make. The message is coming. There you go, your King of Swords. You've got to see it, and you've mastered it. It's a case of just being patient. You have to wait and wait. Be patient until all these little episodes can happen, if you like, till nature takes its time, Mother Nature takes its course, and then you will have the battle won at the end, and you'll be ready as well, which is an important message for anything else that comes up. Future is your swords, which, going back to this, if you stick by everything that I've been trying to say to you, to just bide your time, things will work out. Maybe make plans as well. Maybe try and figure out what did go wrong so you don't duplicate it. But this is where this is coming on for your future. In your future, you have to make sure that if anything starts again that's going to bring you to a place that you don't want to be, you have to stamp it out quickly. That is why the sword's there and it's being bogged down. Basically, your sword's trying to tell you, cut it out straight away, don't go down that road, because you're going to have a battle on your hands if you do start to go back to the old way of thinking, maybe even do things that you did that didn't work out. Anything that may arise is your moon. So anything that's coming up in your life is going to be things you're going to have to really work out, and it's going to be for the best for your future. It's things that you really have to sit and reflect on. I mean, if you look at the moon there, it's reflected onto the water. You're going to have to sit and have a really, really good think, a good reflection back to where something started, maybe whatever it is that's on your head. Think back to where it started, even maybe think back to the very first time you met this person, did this thing, whatever the case is, and really, really reflect on it. Because let's face it, none of us is getting older. So it could be something that is. And there you go, your wands, your 4 of wands. That's basically telling you that if you do reflect on things and you're missing, that's weird because it's the wands again, which is your mystical kind of side. That's showing you that you've got the power in you, even if it's maybe a business or something you're wanting to start. That's to assure you that if you reflect on everything that didn't work the last time, you've got a good chance it's working this time. There you go, your overall outcome in life. You've got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is your money. That's sure you're going to be at a stage where you feel you're the king of your castle, but you're going to have to really protect it. And to me, the protection would be so that you don't get back down old roads and have to re-deal with all this. Because history can repeat itself, remember. So these are cautionary tales to reflect, to move on, and you can achieve your dreams. Hope that meant something to you, our beautiful Rhonda. I've not spoke to you for a while. What do you think of that for Rhonda then, Dobby? Oh. Yeah, I do private readings, and I do quite a lot of private readings in the daytime. Not so much. You find people want readings run about their birthdays, Valentine's Day, New Year, that type of thing. But because I charge £25 for a full reading, I like to come on here and give to you guys just a quick fire 10 minutes. But any readings I do are £25 and you get the hour out of it. And I go right deep into it. That's why I always say anything that I talk about does just stay between me and you. It'll never go any further. Has it been bad with the burning tonight? if it's been bad with the buffer, and I don't know why, because I totally rebooted all my computer and put it back to factory reset. Was there anybody else wanted a reading? Because if not, we can put on the spirit box, guys, and see if the spirits want to talk. Or do a video of the reading, then send the link to the client. Yeah, that's a few of them like it recorded. I've got a couple of people that come in. Oh, look at my big belly stick. Did you like my new trousers, guys? Don't know if you can see them. I'll show you my new trousers. Oh, don't look as if I've got a big belly in them. They're actually quite good. Just a thought there. I'll give you a wee fashion tour, right? If I can figure it out. Right, put my cards there. And I'll give you a wee tour. This is my Nottingham clothes. I'm not supposed to be wearing these. These are the clothes I bought for when I go down to see Amy and Moxley and things. That's too high. Maybe this will be fine. See, it's like a... Oh, I'm terrible, guys. I don't know how to do nothing, honestly. Like, that's better. See, it's like they're not leather, they're just PVC type of things. And then got my pentagrams on the top. And then the other one that goes over the top's got a dress. And they've got like a set of trousers that's got pentagrams and things on them. But that's not why I like them. I like them because they're comfortable. Does anybody else want a tarot reading, guys? And we'll put the spirit box on and I'll go and sit over there. On and off tonight. Dobie's reading was out. Oh, did you not get a good reading, Dobie? What I'll do is the StreamYard's always records it, so I'll see how the recording went and I'll send you the clip. Or I'll clip it on my video and send you. If nobody else, is anybody else wanting a reading? Or even maybe just a postcard for spirit? Remember, the postcards for spirit are free. Does somebody want a postcard for spirit? They're free, guys. Do you want a postcard for spirit? Anybody? Yeah, I like my comfort. It's not that, I'm 51. Oh, this one. Oh, that's my wee keys. I got them as I told you. I found my necklace. I'd bought that when I think it was 18. And then this is one of the ones that we got in the Freya's Cauldron sub boxes. It's just that my see the one I usually wear, my black pentagram, the cord on it was really, really dirty. And I was going to put it on a chain, but it doesn't look nice. So I'm going to try and find a sort of chain or something that my pentagram can go on that I like. So in the meantime, I'll put these on. Does any want a postcard for spirit? I understand though, but you've got a lot of things coming up, honestly. I understand. Right, okay, well, we'll turn the spirit box on, guys. Let's talk to our spirits in my home. You'll be excited, spirits. It's time for to talk to you now. What will we talk to you on? Necrophonic or the PSB7? What do you think? PSB7 or necrophonic? 2 seconds, guys. I'm just putting the thermal on, I think. I always get scared when I'm going to do a wee bit. I always get scared to put my thermal on there in case it falls off. But this will help us see if anything does come around. I'm always just scared in case it falls, guys. I'm paranoid. Talk amongst yourselves, guys, and we'll set the spirit box up. And we'll see if we can get anybody to talk to us through this or appear through this. I'll record this, and in that way I can upload any footage if I do feel as if something's came through, you know. Right. If you don't want to sit through me doing this, I could do a video. So let me know if you want to sit through it and help me, or if you want to go away and I'll do it myself and put a video out. I don't mind if there's somewhere you need to be. If you don't want to hang out with me, I understand. I just think it'll be fun to see if we can get the spirits to appear on this. I better not fall. Right, okay. Turn it on. I'll need to go that way, Andrew. So we see your cookie. Yeah, cookie. Right. Ooh, you never know. Right, that's that there. I think we'll turn the necrophonic on first. Well, we'll turn necrophonic on first. What do you think, guys? Let's do necrophonic. I don't know if you want to totally look at my altar while I'm doing it. We could go sit down, guys. Okay, let's go sit down. I'll bring this over there. Right, guys, let's come over here with us. I've got everything out here. Oh. Right, what you say? What is that saying? October rain rock. Yay! I'm finally back in the land. Oh no. Why am I so low? Why am I so low? Finally back in the land, yeah. I'm here for another smoke, but there it's back to the grind. Right, well, we'll go quick then so you can hear the spirit box. Right. Let's put this on. We'll just let it show the altar. I don't know whether to let it. See, the thing is, I don't think spirit's really going to show up anyway, but we'd like to see if they can maybe manipulate the candles and things. Let's do it. Spirits, my name is Andrina. You know me very well. The people in my room and chat on YouTube and on Facebook, you also probably know. What would I come for? There are people that has been around in the community for a while. If there's any new spirits here and you want to get your story out, I ask that you all be respectful. And if you are recently deceased, I do apologise for the family. This is not meant in any way for any of the family to come through. If they do, I apologise. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Stephen Sheets. Hi, spirits. My name is Andrina. My friends call me Drew, but you already know that, don't you? Can you tell me my name? Pan Jackson. Hi, spirits. Did you ask where are we? What do you want to say, spirits? This is your time to say it. Maggie, I heard you there. Did you say bad? I'm trying to make my name weird, guys, so we can see the altar. Did you talk to me down at the cemetery last week? And let me go. Who was the Stephen that said hello? Were they not happy because I told them Burkwood was in a mess? Please shout out anything you do think you hear, guys. Hi, sis. Sherry's in. Spirit Sherry's in. Can you say hi? Do you miss me and Sherry doing live streams together where we used to speak to you all the time? Spirits, do you want Sherry and I to start doing live streams again where we give you music? Aye, can you hear me, Maggie? Aye. Tell us what you like best. What do you like us to do best? Do you like Mystical Love and Light? Who's now streaming with us? Will you welcome her in the next time she's here and I turn the box on? Will you say, welcome in, Mystical? Yeah. See, October Rain Rock, she comes into the live stream sometimes now. The man? What man? What man? Yeah. I'm going to leave it playing, guys, and I'll go up and get my tobacco tin and I'll roll a cigarette. What I could do was... Spirits, will you keep them company? Going for a break? No, I'm not going for a break. I'm just going to go and get my cigarette. Oh, see, it just goes off. You need to hold the button in. Oh, okay. So you're sitting on the night vision camera. If I set the night vision camera up, can you appear on it? Right, we'll see if you can. Right, we'll see if you can. You never know. They're very clever spirits. These have did it before. Now's your chance to say what you want to say. Tell us what you want to say. I'm going to put the night vision on and you can see if you can show yourself to the guys. Okay? The night vision's on. Oh. I just want to see if you're able to show yourselves, innit? To see if you want to show everybody. To show everybody you can show yourselves. Especially when it's night vision. Where can we find the cable? Who's all here, Spirit? Say your name. Can you say somebody's name that's in chat? What about a vehicle? Tell us what you think. Liam's upstairs. Do you like Liam? Is Liam your friend? Yeah. I'm trying to find a socket to plug in. I've not brought down my. I usually bring down my. Power bank. Spirits can use affect the K2. Do you want to affect the K2 meter? Try your hardest to affect the K2. I'll set it over here. It's flashing up the green, yellow. I don't know if you can see that. I'll bring these closer, guys. Try your hardest to tell the guys what you see from the other side. Can you see us? Do you see us? I want to see if the spirits that come to my altar can affect the K2 meter. You see the K2 here? Do you know something? I think like the big candles it. Bloody big candles it. I might see better. There's the candle snuffer. I'm putting these lights out, these candles out, just to make it better. The light. Thank you for assisting us. Right, this should hopefully be better to see the K2 now, guys. See, look, there's my phone on, so that's how we know. Right, I'll put it up there next to Hecate. I'm going to put off. Spirits, 2 wee seconds. I just need to put on the aeroplane mode on my phone. Right, look, guys, it's on aeroplane mode, okay? Can you see that? See the blue lit up here? Look at that. You should be able to trust me by now. Right, okay, spirits, try your hardest to affect that K2 meter for us. It's just to show us that you are around, so that the people that come in. See it here, guys. Can you affect this meter? It's just so that the people that come in can see that you are communicating with us. I was at the cemetery last week and there was people that owned Birkwood buried there. Would you like to tell me your name, the person that owned Birkwood? Can you see that flashing, guys? Did you not like the fact that Birkwood's in the state that it's in? Is it upsetting? I need to bring it out, please. Can you tell us through this meter if it's upsetting to you? What spirit is it that's around me? What do you think, guys? You think that's too close to the laptop? It could be it. It's just that it's... I think the closer it went to it, the more flashy it would be, and it's not really doing that. Spirits, can you please affect the K2 just to let us know that you are around us? And use this device to tell us anything you want us to know. My name's Andrina. I do go to all the local locations trying to find what it was like in Les Mahego way back in the 1400s. Right, I'm going to be quiet and listen to what you are saying when I play it back, okay? Now's your chance. What do you want to share with the world? Can you tell me if Billy's around yet? Or is he still travelling? Billy, you here? Where is he now? Where's he travelling to now? Is he busy? Tell us what we can do on this side to give him energy to keep travelling. Is what I'm doing now enough? Yep. Does that help give him energy to travel the way I do it for him? Does he come with us when we go out investigating so that he protects us? Hi, Maggie. Or Lisa. What do you want to be called this month, Maggie or Lisa? Not made your mind up yet? Okay. Wait till we make sure the night vision's recording, guys. I want you to show yourselves on the camera, okay? If you show yourselves on the camera, then it shows us you're around. Okay, guys, try your hardest to appear on that camera. I don't know why. Wait a wee minute. It's saying low battery, but it can't have a low battery. How can I have a low battery when I just bloody well charged it? Did you just drain my batteries again? I was trying to keep this one fully charged because I was going to go a walk down Lover's Lane and do an alone challenge at 3 o'clock in the morning, but I take it I can't do that now. You're going to use up my bloody batteries. But with you in a minute, guys, I'm just trying to fix these cameras. Right, okay, this is this camera now set up. Try your hardest to appear on this camera and tell us what you need to tell us. Who is the spirit that's talking like that? Device is busy. Aye, busy it said. Right, okay, it is now on night vision. And it's recording. So if there's anything you want to say, now is your time to say it, especially if you want to show yourself on camera. I also put a couple of cat balls out, okay? I was all packed up, ready to go, guys, and that bloody well rain started again. Right, I've got a cat bulb sitting here. If you want to, you can affect it, and it means that we can see it. Aye, Maggie, you know how to do it, you show them. We also have got, wait till I move this guys. I'm just doing a busy while I'm at it. Right, if you touch that cat ball, it will light up. Try your hardest to knock it off the cushion if you want. There's also one up here. If you touch it, it will light up as well. We'll see how that goes, guys. We'll see how that goes. How are you all? It's us, Spirit's playing with you. Yeah, they're playing with me. I'll come and talk to you so we second. I'll bring these back over here. Spirits, why are you talking as if you are drunk? I know it's Saturday night, but come on. Are you drunk? Do you know what drunk means? Do you know what being drunk means? Can you hear anything? If you want, I can play the PSB 7. Spirits, do you want the PSB 7 on? David? Who's David? Iron Fire saying spirits like to have fun too. They do. Spirits, tell us what you think the main thing we need to know before we cross over. What's the main thing involved? What do you think would benefit us? What do we need to know not be scared? Hi, Hatchie. What do you think is important that we know? We all seem what? We need to rewind that, guys. That got an answer. Try telling us again. What do we need to know? Is it different depending on your religion? Whatever religion you are, does it make it different for when you pass? Why am I here? You're here because I wanted to talk to the spirits that's around me. So who are you? Because you wouldn't be here if you weren't somebody that my guides trusted. So who are you? Annette? Mainly positive. So you're mainly positive. So does that mean that you can't get angry then if you're mainly positive? Can I ask you a question? Should I do an alone challenge in the cemetery up at Straven Road? I was getting a lot of growls. Is it safe for me to do an alone challenge up in the cemetery? Is there anywhere safe for me to do an alone challenge? Hi, sweet pea. Don't do it. What about Birkwood? I think I've made up a good rapport with the spirits up at Birkwood. Would they let me go up there alone now? I'm pushing it. We are all vibrating at different energy levels, I believe. Yeah, you're right, October. Spirits, tell me who's all around me. Tell me who my guides are. Can you tell me their names? Please tell me who my guides are. Tell me their names. Dobie's Norman ran off to my grandson's bath. He's been stolen. Back to Spirits, I am going to be going to further locations such as England soon. Is my guides who protect me coming with me? The guides I always take with me investigating, that are the ones that I hear your voices all the time. Are you going to accompany me when I do go to England? Even though some of the entities may be a little dark. That is, isn't it, sweet pea? Tell me, is it? I trust my guides, so I trust that you will be with me. But I do want you to know that I appreciate it. But I will take your advice. I'll take your advice if you tell me that it's not good to go. I know, PWI. Spirits, Dobie, myself, and Sister Sherry, we all want to go to Pendle Hill. Is it a good idea to go to Pendle Hill and see the witches? That was a whisper. What do you think? I'm going to be going up Lover's Lane, hopefully tomorrow. I was going to go tonight. I'll go tomorrow, but... Aye. Are you going to be with me? What should I take the witch up? What will I take her to make my peace? Did that say Orangina? What did you say I was to take? The last time I took her up some rose quartz and some wild flowers and a candle that I had moulded into a love heart. What herbs should I take to make my peace? What would she like? Sage? I can take her some sage. Would she like me to take her? What the hell was that? Do you hear that? Timber's going to be with me, so that means I'm not scared of anything. Are you scared of Timber? You. Oh my god. That was a cracker. Why are you scared of Timber? Because he's like a 10 feet tall wolf. Look at Nathan too. There and there. Oh. What was the noise? I noticed this. What was that noise? Malachi. Malachi's a crystal. Do I need to buy some? Expensive. Is there anybody in the spiritual world that I should be wary of? Tell me their name if I should be. Who should I be wary of in the spiritual world? It's all good. Can you get a message to Mr. Mackenzie and tell him I'm missing Greyfriars? Can you tell him that I did want to paint his doors of his tomb, but I now see that somebody else is going to do it? Did somebody steal my ideas to paint Mr. Mackenzie's doors? And if they did, can you please let them know that I was going to do it first? And make them drop the paint on their nice new trainers and let them be and full of paint. A little karma for stealing my idea. That said, Mum. Mud? Okay, so you're going to get them covered in mud trainers for stealing my idea. Make his face land in the mud. Make a triple land in the mud for stealing my idea of doing up Mr. Mackenzie's tomb. It's that Taurus coming out in me, guys. Spirits, what I've always told you is if you start growling at me, I won't respond. I'll just turn the box off. So don't growl, just take your time, one at a time, and I'll hear you. Don't get angry. One at a time. What do you want to say? Do you want me to use a different box? You getting bored with necrophonic? Right, okay, wait a minute. Right, we're for another thing, guys. They do get bored with them. Let's see if we can get them to say anything on the recorder. Spirits of my home, or my guides, or spirits of the area, or even any spirits that may be lingering around, can you please try and put your voice onto this device? Let us hear what you want to say. Maybe you've never heard your voice for a long time, or maybe you were in an age where you could never hear your own voice. Now is your time to get your message over, and I will play it back, and maybe you can hear your voice through it. Try and be clear to what you're going to say. And if you don't know what to say, please just tell us your name. Thank you. This should be it, right? Spirits of my home, or my guides, or spirits of the area, or even any spirits that may be lingering around. Can you please try and put your voice onto this device? Let us hear what you want to say. Maybe you've never heard your voice for a long time, or maybe you were in an age where you could never hear your own voice. Now is your time to get your message over, and I will play it back, and maybe you can hear your voice through it. Try and be clear to what you're going to say. And if you don't know what to say, please just tell us your name. Thank you. I didn't really hear anything, guys. Did you hear anything? What are you saying, Lewis Rogers? Disgusting. What's disgusting? Oi, oi. I know a song about that. Oi, oi, oi. What's the rest of it? It's like a kind of football song. Oggy, oggy, oggy. Oi, oi, oi. Oggy, oi, oggy, oi. Oggy, oggy, oggy. Oi, oi, oi. We've seen its Facebook, Lewis Rogers. Do you want to type something intelligent and have a conversation? Or do you just want to be an idiot? Your choice. Bye, Iron. I hope you have a good weekend, sis, and thank you so much for being the first person to buy some of my merch. It will not go unnoticed, I promise you that. Thank you very much. And guys, remember, I am going to be putting out more content on the channel that is going to be aimed at members. So I will remember what I said, don't anybody go to members until I tell you that it's up and ready to go. Do you want to come up, sis? I'll put the link in chat. You can keep your cameras off, guys. It's only for 5 minutes if you want to just come up and say hello to the spirits until 5 to 1 just now. What? 5 past? You can keep your camera off if you want, sis. I'm talking to Sherry, talking to Dobie, I'm talking to Mystical Love and Light, I'm talking to Michelle, I'm talking to October Rain Rocks, I'm talking to Iron Fire, I'm talking to Hatchie, if you want to come up. I'm talking to any of you guys if you want to come up. I don't know what the noise was. Remember, guys, the coven will be starting back as well soon too. There's a lot we need to get a meeting about. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and schedule a meeting for probably Wednesday. We're old. Remember, we always had the coven meetings on a Wednesday. I think it was 7:30 or something. I'm going to try my hardest to get all the coven sisters together and get the meeting. Because the season is now starting, as Mystical Love and Light was showing you. The season is now starting to start planting things or scavenging for the things that we need. So we need to get the coven back up and running this week, ladies and gents. Did you not get it, sis? So did I, Dobie. I really miss it. Okay, guys, it'll no matter. So we'll definitely get back to doing the coven. I'm just trying to spill some faces, spill some spaces just now, guys, going live all the time because our beautiful sister, Mystical Love and Light, she was going through a wee bit of a rough patch there because she lost her wee doggy, guys, and it is hard. October Rain Rocks, she was no well as well for the last 3 weeks with her throat. She's now getting back at it. Christopher, he is now just only fallen no well. So I don't know when I'll be back out with Christopher or back up on screen with Chris. Also, I was going to reach out to Lady Grave Dancer to try and get an interview again next week. So I would love it if we could all maybe get days this is Saturday. Do you want to try and get a meeting sometime on Monday afternoon? Here's Red Wolf coming.
Hello, sis, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Good. I'm just trying to think the best time is to do not an actual coven meeting, but some time for us to all get together where we can discuss these things about what's convenient time for who. Maybe Monday. I know the Americans typically get up about 3 p.m. our time. It's usually about 9, is it not?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
So would that be okay for everybody that wants to come into a meeting? Say 3 p.m. UK time? Just so we can set up when you want to do the live, what day, what time.
That'd be 10 o'clock in the
Me
morning
too,
for people
sweet
that are
Chris.
5.
I'm not staying long.
That'd be 10 o'clock in the morning for people that are 5 hours behind us, and that'd be 9 o'clock in the morning for anyone that's like Texas and all that sort of area.
Maybe better be a wee bit later then. We could do it about 7 o'clock. And then that gives them time to get up and get the... I don't know. What I'll do is I'll put it out on my community wall for 7 p.m. And if anybody's got any problems with the time, just let me know. And then we can figure it out. Because I will be live again. Do you want to do something tomorrow night or anything in your channel, sis? Or Monday night or anything?
I don't know. Like, every time I go and do it, I'm just feeling really deflated at the minute, sis. You know what I mean? Like today, I thought I was starting to get there, but today I've just been really emotional again. I'm not there at all at the minute. You know what I mean? Like, I want to,
Just
so
let me
I've
know
been
when
saying it
you're
all
ready.
week. But every time I go and do it, it's like something gets in the way, and it's like, no, you're not ready yet. It's annoying.
You'll know the time. You'll know. Hatchie
Yeah,
said, I've planted parsley and me chives are up. I have inches a rhubarb crown king chunky talks to it, and I've about to plug out some tomatoes tomorrow. I'm concentrating on things that are expensive to buy. Brilliant, Hatchie. I'm just patiently waiting in the daffodils popping up, and then time to start planting.
yeah, no. I don't want to. I want to be able to get back into it, though. I do want to get back into it. It's really starting to annoy me because I don't know.
I think once we do the coven meetings then and we can all be together as sisters and support each other and do some strength circles and things, I think everybody will benefit from it because there is a few people that I've noticed that's in our coven that's struggling, and I think us as sisters and us as people that actually does know each other now. I mean, me, you and Dobie have knew each other for what? 4 years now?
What, about 4 years? Yeah, it's about that.
Yeah.
It is.
And I know Luna and things is always busy, but see, I would love Luna to come in and work coven. People that's like a wee bit more of older school and things as well. But we'll talk about it, guys, and we'll definitely get a meeting on Monday afternoon at some point so we can start getting back to doing these streams and coven meetings together. So, apart from that, I'll go now and I'll go do that video I was going to do, and I'll see it tomorrow. See if I can. I wanted to go a walk down Lover's Lawn, but it's too wet.
Yeah, no, the weather's really bad over here at the minute. It's just raining all the time, and that you can't. Every time you try to plan something, it never goes to plan.
I know. Definitely October rain. Well, that's what we're going to do. That's what Mystical Love and Light was thinking about. She's doing a magic garden, a mystical garden. So I thought, why don't we all this year, seeing as everything is so expensive, we all together, and we can draw our strength out the growth to help our crops grow, if you like.
Yeah.
We're doing archery, Dobie. There you go. Well, my son got threatened with an arrow the other night. with his own uncle. Unbelievable. Remember,
Yeah,
we'll need
they're
12
dangerous
people
things.
back for it. Yeah, sis, aren't they?
Just
Cucumber growing
leave it
outside
to the
tastes
legend
10
of
times
Robin Hood.
better.
It should only be Robin Hood that holds bow and arrows, in my opinion.
Yes. We'll all go to Sherwood and have a little look around. I'd love to go to
Oh
Sherwood
yeah, that
Forest.
place
I
is
was
absolutely
watching videos
amazing.
earlier. I would really, really love to experience it. The
I
only
was there.
thing is, going with a lot of the investigators and things that stay down that way, it looks as if it's all sectioned off now. So how do you find the good parts? Is it all signposted to where the big tree and
To
things
be
is?
honest, all of Sherwood Forest is really good, but the major oak is the main part to go over to. There's like little
Yeah.
sign bits and little bits up that tell you that you're getting close. You see a lot of people walking in that direction as well, so most people do go to the oak, most
Well,
definitely.
I was
But
thinking,
I've found some interesting areas.
I was supposed to go down and do another meet and greet with Haunted Finders before lockdown. We were meant to go to some hall. I can't remember the name of the hall, but I was going to reach out to Tom and ask Tom, instead of because we missed out on the meet and greet, would it be okay if you actually took us up to the Witch's Woods and see what he says? I
I
know
think the
he
witches
didn't take
and
a lot
that'd
of
be
people
awesome.
there. Do you want to come if he does? You and Dobby?
Oh, if I had the money and stuff, I'd get down there. Yeah, I'd have to put up some money and stuff.
Yeah. How far is it from where you are in Nottingham? Is it quite far? You're just outside London, aren't you? So London
I'm
and
like to get up to Nottingham where I went. It took me about
oh, did
four or 5
it?
hours.
Wow, wow. Yeah, that's quite far. I didn't think it was as far as that. Courgettes are easy to grow. Wow. We'll need to get you through October rain. You'll need to come through a visit, you and your hubby, and we can have a discussion about where and what. Liam will not get threatened with it again. William's saying, we know, we know. Oh
The
dear.
oak is all caught. Yeah. But when I
That's
went there,
because
you had the major oak, but you had like a fence going around it because obviously some of the trunk and like the arms on the trees like really weak from where it's been hit by lightning, and people
I
have
bet a lot of people
attempted
go
to try
in
and
there
take
and
it
sit
down.
in it and take pictures and things though as well, don't they? And you have to really preserve it when it's getting that old.
Yeah, that's what they done because obviously when I went there, because obviously I'd organised to go there with the actual people that are in charge of the place, so I got to have an interview with them and speak to them and stuff as well. And they walked me around that area, and they were saying that the most active part is around the willow tree. Like all of Sherwood
Uh-huh.
Forest has got trees in it, but that part is the
Yep.
main part. That's where Robin Hood would actually sit and have his food with all his people, and any passers they would rob them if they'd done them wrong and stuff like that. Like we got told loads of stuff about that place.
I
It's
remember I
amazing.
watched a couple of your videos where there was a part where you were I think you must have been up at one of the stalls or something buying something, and you were just walking back down. And it actually looked as if you were walking down. You wouldn't even know it was this modern day. The way you were walking
No,
down through the forest, it looked as if it was really a way back in the days.
it did
It
because
was
there was a lot of
amazing.
stalls and a lot of people were
Yeah.
dressed up in old-fashioned clothing, so it really was like going back in that time. And like there was a few kids like when I walked on and that because I had like the crown fit, I had this like head bit and I had all my green dress, and they're going, "Is that Maid Marian? Mum, is that
Oh,
like and that they were trying to like walk with me and that." And they got
oh,
that like woman was going, "Yeah, that's Maid Marian. She's pretty, isn't she?" She goes, "She looks like a
oh.
princess." And I was just like sitting there like, "Oh, yeah, it was really
They
good."
wee kids will grow up believing they really did meet Maid Marian. That's
Yeah, like
amazing.
there was a woman. there was a woman in the like cubicle bit with her daughter waiting to go to the toilet, and I needed to go for a wee, and I was in my costume, obviously. I had all my hair done, all old fashioned, all my makeup done and everything. And I come in there and she was just standing. She turned around, she just went, "Mum, it's Maid Marion." I just like looked at her and smiled. Like, the lady was like, "I am so sorry." I said, "It's all right. I think it's cute."
It's a
I liked Maid
compliment.
Marion.
Yeah, it's a compliment.
She goes, "I take it you're a fan of Robin Hood then?" I said, "Oh yeah, big time. Big fan of Robin Hood. Definitely."
I love that era. When we went to the Robin Hood experience in Nottingham, I didn't manage to go down into the cave. I was just too claustrophobic, I think, and too overwhelmed at meeting Tom, Dave, and Mandy and things as well, and I just could not do it. But next time I would do it, I'd get into the cave underneath and see how I
Yeah,
felt. But it's
was
a nice place.
There's a lot of areas to it. There's a lot of areas we didn't get to because it's so big and it does go so far out. Like, because obviously where I was going, we drove into where the car park and that is. So we were driving the whole of Sherwood Forest from like 11, 12 miles up.
Mm-hmm.
It was huge. Like there was parts of it we just wouldn't have been able to walk to. You would have needed a car or it's huge. It's amazing though. You can feel the energy. You don't even need to get out the car. You don't need to get out the car. Like literally, I opened the window, got driving past it. You could feel the energy coming, like smack me straight in the face. Literally, I was like, "Whoa!"
The Edwinstowe side is still very old side of the forest. Cumberland Park was once part of it too until it was taken over. They probably had to split it up into different sections for different reasons. I know that it's on my bucket list. Definitely on my bucket list is what do you call it? Pendle Hill, Sherwood Forest, Sherwood Castle, Nottingham in general. I would love to go back to Nottingham and do all the different areas, but definitely the forest. Definitely a couple of the jails like Bodmin Jail and things. There's a few.
Oh, there's loads of places up there.
Yeah.
There's loads.
There's
an old castle we see up there as well.
Yeah.
There's an old castle on a hill, and you have to go up like this massive walkway to get up to it. Oh my god, it's so stunning. It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just
some of the lighthouses as well down those ways. Yeah, we'll definitely get there, guys. This year, I'm definitely aiming for this year. I'm hoping that I can contact either Shadowhunters UK for me and meet her, or I'll contact Haunted Finders and such as yourself and Dobie and meet you guys further afield. And then come October, I'll just do it the opposite way, depending on who wants to meet at what time. But I'm going down twice this year because it's impossible to do it in the one big journey, considering Manchester's here, Nottingham's there, and then like further afield where Pendle Hill and you are is further down again. So I would have to do it in 2 stages, I do believe, unless I drove. Hatchie, you just come to Scotland and pick me up and we'll have a giggle on the way down.
Yeah, no, I think those reenactments for the medieval are really, really good. I remember, like, you only see like the videos where I was walking around and just like showing everybody walking about, because it was actually the Robin Hood festival. It went on for about 4 or 5 days, and people come in and they're doing all the reenactments of the horses with the spear sticks and all of that stuff. It is really good. It is really, really, really good. But I miss it. I would like to go back there again. I would. That was an experience and a half, because ever since I was a little girl, I always used to be in love with Robin Hood, and I used to watch it on TV. Like, I wished I could go there, Mummy, and I got there finally. Like years later.
If you have got plans to go to a different country and stay, you've got to manage to get to Robin Hood one last time. Just Sherwood Forest, just for the final big investigation. The investigation
I know that a lot of them do still talk. A lot of them still come over my spirit box. I've spoke to spirits from Sherwood Forest quite a few times. I've got quite a good relationship with some of them there. I actually had one of them that was saying that he was Robin Hood and was going, "My lady," and like, I bow, my lady.
See, that's because you do look like her, though, isn't it? I mean, a lot of spirits could get mixed up with the flowing hair and the way you look too, mate, Marion.
Well, I'd done some stuff from that, and like there was things that I picked up to do with the forest that I just, there's no way that you would know about that, you know what I mean? And like I said to the lady about it, I did say to the woman on there, I was saying about certain things, and she just looked at me and she goes, I know about that. And
we'll definitely go there in October.
It's not something that we put out in public or anything like that, so how would you know that? I said, I don't know. I just get this, like they're talking to me, they're telling me, like I know it. I know this place. There's always been that need from a very young age to go to Sherwood Forest. I've always felt very connected to Sherwood Forest.
See,
and when I got there, it's like I was walking at home. It's like I was walking at home. It was like the grounds were familiar. Certain areas, like the guys would be walking with me and that, and I'd walk off and they're like, Sherry, you're going to get lost. I said, no, I know where I'm going. I don't know why, but I feel like I know where I'm going. It's really weird.
I could meet you somewhere neutral October and we could go if you want.
I would like to go back there. I would.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be down, Sharon. We'll definitely go. We'll go
not
as
just
three
for, not
sisters,
just for Robin Hood or anything. Not just for Robin Hood or anything. You know, there are a lot of different energies in that woods. There's like spiritual energies. There's fairy energies. There's all sorts of energy.
Is there anywhere you can stay right at? Say, supposing the forest is right there. Is there any bed and breakfasts like right outside of the forest, so that basically you can wake up in the morning, go into the forest, spend the full day, and then go to bed, and then go back into the forest and fill the... Do you know what I mean, though? Like somewhere that you don't have to keep travelling into the city to travel back out into Sherwood Forest. Is there somewhere that you could close?
I'm sure there is. But I never see it. I didn't see it my way because where I come in the car, we come the back way. So we went all the way through the woods. We drove through, literally through it, like there was a road going around the back of it, and it was divided into two. But there was little houses off in the distance, not that far. So I'm guessing there could be. There must be. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But even if we're brave, we could put a tent up if we're brave enough.
And there is a town where Sherwood Forest is. There is actually a town. There's a little village that's right next to it. So I'm guessing there probably is.
Definitely do something this year, ladies, for without a doubt. Because if you think about it, I know I'm in Scotland and you guys are in England, but there's got to be somewhere mutual that we can meet where it's... I mean, I don't mind travelling anyway. I'll go somewhere where it's mutual. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't expect them to be cheap. They wouldn't be cheap up there because it's quite a...
Yeah, it's a tourist spot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We could all share a hotel room, though. See, as long as it's a big double bed, I wouldn't mind sharing with... I mean, we're friends, we're sisters, you know, top to toe.
I don't mind. I'll share a bed with you too.
I don't either.
It saves money, won't it? It's not like we're not...
The chances are we probably wouldn't sleep anyway.
I probably wouldn't even sleep. I'd probably be awake the whole bloody weekend. We'll be sitting up all night chatting away and drinking our bloody energy drinks and that. Yeah,
all the time we would sleep was probably on the way to the next location on the bus.
They were like, where are you two going? And you're going to bed? No, we're off to the next one. We're going over there now.
And the best thing about Nottingham is, remember, Dobby, the hotel was here. And basically you walked across the street and it was like an American bar and things. And then the street over there was Nottingham Castle. And I was like, oh my God, see if I'd realised just how close it was, I would have stayed an extra day. I would have
travel
just
lodge.
stayed that extra day.
A travel lodge.
Definitely, Hatchet. I would make the effort.
She's saying about a travel lodge, sis. There's meant to be a travel lodge called Workshop.
The one at Workshop. See, it's not impossible. We could definitely do it, guys. Definitely.
And also, get a camper van. None of us drive.
I know, that's the problem.
We wouldn't be on the road very long. I think we'd be going off into the wood bit.
Or I would be down there in a shot in my son's van. I would just say, right, Jodie, I'm taking your van and picking all my sisters up on the way.
Believe me, if I drove, I'd be up at Nottingham and them sort of places a lot because it's not just
You
because of Robin
think
Hood.
you
It's a
could
very
drive,
spiritual feeling place.
yeah,
It's a very
or you
spiritual
could
feeling.
like say, right, we'll meet halfway, say halfway for talk's sakes, Newcastle or something. Do a vlog in Newcastle, and then there's loads you could do if you drive. I would never be in.
I wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. It restricts you when you don't drive. You know what I mean? There's so many places I love, and I would love to just get in a car and go, and I can't. It's just.
We'll definitely do that, Dobie, for sure.
You need
Then
to
we can go
visit
up into the
Ian,
woods.
the plague
Dobie,
village in
Dobie was
Derbyshire.
running. Dobie, do you remember you were saying that where Dobie stays is kind of attached on to some of Sherwood Forest, and her and her friend, I do believe it was, or her and her husband had went a walk up that area, and they had played the Spirit Talker app, and it started saying things like celebration and I don't know, there was loads of different things it said, and the way I perceived it was, I think it was close to Beltane, and I said, the thing is, way back all those centuries ago, people in the forest would be starting to prepare to celebrate for Beltane, such as, or I think what's the one where they have the pole and they wrap the ribbons round
The
it?
Mayday.
The thing, that's what it sounded like to me. That everything the spirit talker was saying was as if the spirits were trying to get a message across that they were getting ready to celebrate the next harvest. It was amazing.
Yeah,
So that's right next to where Dobie stays. So even we could go and investigate that further to, yeah, Beltane. We could even maybe go and investigate what the spirits were wanting to tell you up that way, Dobie, because they were obviously wanting to communicate. You know?
yeah,
They
and
took a magic
celebrations and stuff
place.
like that. Yeah, like in the olden days, they did. Like they didn't have like a lot of the poorer
October,
people lived in the woods,
definitely.
and that they had their
It
own
was,
sort of religion, and that's where paganism and everything started, and all of this witch stuff. And really, witches are just people that live off the land. They understand about the land. They understand about spirituality.
yeah.
That is what we are. You know what I mean?
And
That
the
is what it
thing
was.
is, it totally ruined it for people wanting. It makes you wonder where we would be today if all those people didn't get murdered and prosecuted for being natural healers. It makes you wonder if
It does.
the place would be a whole different world.
And there was that
Oh,
I've done a couple of like little video things where they would say like a couple of the spirits in the show were saying about wrongfully murdered for spirituality. Like they were saying quite a few things, and and then like one come over going, "You're a witch." I was like, "Yeah." They go, "Witches still exist?" I said, "Yes, we're
yeah.
still here. We're still carrying on your time. We're just more accepted
I
today." You know
know.
what I mean? Like we still got
I would love the
a
witches to know that they're pardoned. I really do think it would mean a lot if every town where witches, well, men and women get burnt as witches or whatever, I think it would
yeah.
mean a lot for those spirits' psyche if there was like a plaque, a bench, or something put up just to acknowledge that they
Oh
weren't
yeah.
done wrong by.
That's very true, October. There was a lot of innocent lives murdered just because they
Yeah.
had certain markings on them because they'd done certain things a certain way. If they didn't sink and they floated, they were guilty. But you know, like if you sink, you're meant to be innocent. But how are you
So
not going to sink
stupid.
if you've got stones and bricks stuck to your legs? You know
It's
what I
so
mean? You're not going to stay up, are
stupid.
you?
It's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard.
If you've got 3 moles or you've got a mole under your boob or anything like that, it was looked at as a witch's trait, you know what I mean? Or certain markings on your hands, like they'd just take you
I
out.
know,
Like
Seth.
literally,
Yep, that's bad.
not just you either, they'd go after your family as well. If you was a witch, they looked at all of your family as being the same.
Yeah. hmm
Any
And believe
females,
you
especially
me,
the females who really
yeah,
got murdered.
the kids did not get any reprieve whatsoever. They did, the guys, terrible.
No, they didn't, and it's
Right, well,
horrible.
we have been live 2.5 hours, guys. I'm going to go and get a quick cup of tea, and then I'll hopefully be able to do a little video, and maybe I'll catch or something. Who knows?
Hopefully you will. That'd be good.
Yeah.
So what,
I
you
can feel as if
pre-recording it,
there is
sis?
there's a few little look, see how you see like little spring, like little it's like little here and there at the corner of my eye. I'm like, but I don't know if it's the candlelight flickering or if it is like spirit. Just you know what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Right, everybody, thank you for coming with us tonight and spending a few hours with us doing quite a few things. Tarot cards. What else did we do? Tarot cards, spirit communication. Onwards and upwards, everybody. That's what I say. Give it your best shot. And if it's not good enough for everybody else, it's good enough for you. You know?
Exactly.
Thank you for coming up with me, Sherry. It's always brilliant to share the screen with you. I love it.
Thank you. It's really good to be back on the screen with you,
Yeah.
so that's good.
I absolutely love it.
Right, what I'll do is I'll drop down, sis. I'll drop
again,
down
if you know what I mean.
finished.
Yeah,
And
no
I'll be in the
problem.
room.
I'm just
Have
going as
a lovely
well.
night, guys. See you all soon.
Okay, everybody, I will catch you all probably. What day is this? This is Saturday. Probably be Monday before I catch you again. If I'm bored tomorrow and maybe I find something on the footage that I'm going to do, I will put it up as a premiere. If not, it'll go out as a video, okay? Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. And October Rain Rocks, once the weather is better, Scottish castles will be visited. Okay, everybody. Hatchie, thank you for coming in. Dobie as well. Everybody that came, thank you, guys. It's always great to see Hatchie in the chat. Bye, everybody. Have a good rest of your evening. Bye-bye for now. Blessings.